Mahala Monday it is. It is time. Good. Hello.
Good evening, Dougal.
It's much better to say good hello, don't you think?
It was interesting, yeah, it was.
Yeah. Welcome, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us. Hope you are doing brilliant. I'm Dougal. That is always Rhoda's, yeah. Hello, hello,
hello. On this extremely cold day. Very, very cold. But yeah, we here. I wish we had a mug of soup here or a cup of coffee. It would have been very nice. But yeah, we here. Welcome, everybody. I hope you've got your mug of soup or your cup of coffee with you.
I like how you go to soup.
Dougal, you know how it is. It's a little bit of rain and it gets a bit cold. You know, your mother's going to come out, your grandmother. Somebody's going to make soup. I'm not that mother, by the way.
But that's how it is. Listen, it's an interactive show. You got to get into it as well. So if you've got questions or comments, please put it up to us. Rhoda will gladly answer them. She normally has her answer. Don't ask her for soup recipes. And more importantly, you got to like and share. And of course, just hit the bell, subscribe, okay? That is very important. So what we've done is we've looked at some interesting stories over the past while or so. We sort of clamped it together. We just kind of give our opinion about it, which is really neither here nor there.
Exactly.
But valid indeed.
And our opinions.
Like the soup.
Our opinions, everybody. So please don't take us seriously. Don't hold it against us. It is really just us giving our point of view.
But now, okay, let's talk about soup quickly here, because do you have like a favorite soup?
Yes, I do, Dougal.
Okay.
I actually do. My mother or my mother-in-law's soup. And that is the vegetable soup.
Oh, okay.
But it has to be thick. I'll take the same sometimes, but it's okay with the same. But the soup, the vegetable soup,
like,
you know, where they grate everything and then they just cook it.
Yeah, the veggie soup.
The veggie soup.
So that's like your...
That is my classic. Anytime. Yeah. And then there is other favorite, but that's on special occasions. And this only gets made if somebody made me extremely angry and they really want to make me happy, then they must make me tomka soup, which is like a Thai soup, yes.
Oh.
So there's mushrooms in a chicken, you know, it's very nice. And I always...
But people need to make you angry.
You need to make me angry.
Why?
If I have to be extremely angry, you bring that to me, Dougal, and you made me very, very angry, and you bring a bowl of soup to me, just there and then you're forgiven.
Oh, okay.
No matter
I thought...
how bad you were.
Oh, no. I thought if you had to be angry in order to actually make it.
No. If somebody makes me angry.
Oh, you mean like
as a
peace offering?
That's it. So if you want to be forgiven, and you really extremely made me angry, if I was pushed, and it takes me very long to get mad, then you can bring me that. And then I will just melt. I will literally just, yeah.
Is that it? Because of the soup? All
That's
right.
my favorite, yeah.
Well, maybe you got a favorite soup. Let us know. I'm kind of anything and everything with the soups.
Totally. And talking about soup, it has been so cold today. And one of the places I do believe was snowy.
Yeah. Listen, Rhoda,
Have you experienced it?
Yeah. Let me just state, because obviously over the weekend we had all these warnings come through
That's true.
But I saw it today on the mountains. I saw it. It's there. It's
there.
everywhere. And it is now with Cape Town, so you get certain ones you could see on the Bolandside Mountains, and that's where it is. But obviously the people up north.
Yes.
In the land of Igoli, Arang, Gauteng. Wasn't gold they were seeing, eh? Wasn't gold they were seeing.
That was snow.
Look at that.
Look at that. So it was snowing. And a friend of mine was so excited this morning. He actually just phoned and he was like, Rhoda, it's snowing. And the kids were running outside. And oh my word, it was amazing just seeing them out in the snow. Look at that. So in the heart of this Joburg, I mean, you don't see this regularly. So what an experience. It was snowing. People, not hail. There's a difference between hail and snow.
Yeah.
So hail is like rain, drop stones. Snow is fluffy, white, puffy stuff.
And you might think that's now a picture taken from Canada or US or somewhere. No, that's here. Zanzi, it's right here. Yeah. And we don't have the clothes for that. Because you gotta have snowy clothes. We don't have.
We don't. And obviously
I saw a guy with flip-flops. Look at him, Foito.
He went out, he didn't see the weather.
Oh.
So they warned everybody in Johannesburg to please be careful, because since the weekend it has been icy, the roads has been icy as well, so it's slippery. So please guys, just be careful. And then one of the other problems they said as well, and I think we're experiencing it in Cape Town as well, is that please, when you're making fires or you're using heated devices, there is a lot of casualties apparently, Dougal, where people are actually dying because of fires, gas heaters, and things like that. So please just be cautious, be careful, and you know what? You don't want to start a fire.
Yeah, but enjoy the snow wherever you are, man. Enjoy the snow. I mean, obviously, social media has gone crazy with all the pictures,
crazy,
news reports everywhere. I mean, it is quite a feast for the eyes. It is extraordinary, and if you enjoy it, just do it as safe as you can. You know, and especially with the young ones. And obviously, you got to spare a thought because this is something. I mean, let's be honest, it's something we're not used to.
No, we're
so, you know, it's getting a little bit used to that. And so if you do that, then just be
extra careful.
Be a little bit careful there, but enjoy it. Winter Wonderland.
Winter Wonderland.
Yeah.
And then one of the things that happened in Cape Town, Dougal, and all the Vodacom users out there, I think everybody was stressing because you saw what was happening on social media yesterday.
From cold to heat.
From the cold, we're going to the heat. And that was
Look
our poor Vodacom building, as you can see there, went up in flames. They're still investigating. There's been a lot of speculations. But we're just going with pictures right now and stating that Vodacom was on fire yesterday.
Yeah.
They're still doing the investigations. But as you can see there, everybody that's using Vodacom, it did not affect your cell phone.
Well, I ran out of airtime, so I'm not too sure. You know, I got to blame something.
You cannot put a claim against them for running out of airtime, guys.
Okay, all right. But
look at the damage, Dougal.
The water damage.
Oh,
it's always amazing how, you know, you think of the fire and then the water, yeah.
Oh, it is so
proper. And it's amazing how quickly fire spreads.
Very quick, very quick. And just looking at that, look at the insides there, basically. So, and that, look at the ceiling. Oh, my word.
Yeah.
Bad. So we'll probably be hearing soon exactly what happened and what was the cause of the fire. But yeah, it was quite interesting news on Sunday, and then basically social media went alight.
Yeah, and this is where we got all the stuff from. I tell you what, this is quite something. This is quite something because it is really a beautiful building. I mean, any building that has to go through this sort of
look at that
thing is
that is terrible.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Luckily, there was no injuries and all of that.
None. Google, everybody was evacuated that was there, but most of the staff were not there because it wasn't a Sunday.
No.
So, you know, a lot of people were not there. So they're probably here and there, but that's people that love working. It was there, obviously. Making sure that our cell phones are still going strong. Yeah. So, Dougal.
Yes.
Do you, as a kid, did you love going to the library?
At times, I was forced.
At times you were forced to.
I didn't really like it though.
Yeah. So my mother-in-law was like she was instrumental on my kids' lives. Their library little cards, she took them to the library on a regular basis, you know, and made sure that the books had to be in on time. Yeah. Otherwise you get penalized, and I think it was like a 2 cents or 5 cents or 10 cents or 20 cents or something ridiculous. So imagine a book that hasn't been brought back, and 119 years later, they found this book. Yeah. So this was in New Bedford, where basically they found, and guess what the book was all about?
What?
The elementary, 3 sides on electricity. Hint, South Africa, 119 years ago, somebody was reading about electricity.
No wonder we got load shedding. I never bought the book back.
The guy never brought the book back, Dougal.
And they just finding him what now? They happy about it? No, slutty man with a fine.
Dougal, the man is pushing up daisies already.
I don't care where he is.
So apparently, who's that? Yolanda. Mrs. Yolanda. How
hey,
are you doing?
Yolanda. How's it going? Oh, sorry. Yolanda says, Nickay, it was really cold in some places, including Hogsback and the Eastern Cape. Hoped out.
You in the Eastern Cape?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So take care, man. Good to hear from you. And and it is quite freezing there as well.
Stay warm, please, Yolanda.
Stay warm, dear. Good to hear from you. Hope you're well, man. Hope you're well.
Yeah, so the book was brought back, and apparently it was somebody had it in a box, and they brought this box back, and this book was in there. And then they said, but this is actually a very important book. And they contacted the library, and they said, but this book has been out since 119 years ago.
It showed up on the computer.
Exactly. 119 years.
119. Well done to the person who kept the book.
They said it's in mint condition. It's actually still in mint
condition. The person never read it.
It doesn't look like he read it.
Never read it. 119 years. My goodness.
Then,
What do we have that's 119 years? A
19 years.
statue.
Oh my word.
Yeah.
Then one of the, soccer, people out there that love their soccer.
Yeah.
So imagine, Dougal, you basically wanting to leave something for somebody once they pass away. And you want to
Like
put
a
them
library book.
like a library book, 119-year library book. And you wanting to put something in the will for them. And this is what happened in Brazil. A fan left for Neymar in his will everything. So the day he passes away, this man is getting everything.
Listen,
everything.
when you said this to me, I didn't believe
told
you.
you,
Okay?
exactly.
I didn't believe you. So basically, this fan, he is so obsessed with Neymar Jr. that he's left everything in his will
Exactly.
to superstar player of the world.
Exactly.
This guy has now, the person is not dead yet.
He's not passed away. He's not well. He is ill. He's
Oh.
30 years old. He's anonymous. Yeah, but he's left everything in the will. It's legally, it's been sorted, it's been written, it's finalized.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And is there instruction to do well with? Because, I mean, we're talking about one of the highest earners on the planet here, because I looked it up when you said this, because this guy earns about, take a guess. Take a guess. What does he earn in a year?
Tell me.
Take a guess. So we're
I'm
looking
too
at
scared
around
to
about.
ask you even.
Well, this is the thing. This man, if you convert it into rand terms, is just over 13.5 million rand a week. And I want to say that again.
Wait.
13.5 million rand a week in excess of. That is from wages for the club he plays for, from Paris Saint-Germain, PSG. That is his wages. That has got nothing to do with endorsements. The man is all over computer games and everything like that.
Oh, wow.
Nothing else. That is his wage. Okay? 13.5 million rand.
Jesus.
So you're looking just over 600 odd million a year, 650 or so million rand a year, which is probably, I don't know, our GDP. Well done. I would do the same thing.
Would you?
Yes, because I have debt. So Neymar, get ready, baby. I am spending and swiping. Check or savings, here I come. That's what's going to happen. I'm going to leave you the debt. I don't know if you could do that, and I'm going to do the same thing. In fact, I always wanted to leave my medical science. But
So
medical science found out, and now they're contesting the will. Anyway, so
They contesting. Oh my word. Hello, Mr. Hubert. We see you there as
Hello, Hubert.
well.
Hubert says soup is like a hug in a bowl.
Oh, so true. So true.
Apparently, if you're angry, it's what soup?
Tommy.
Tomka soup, Hubert.
There you go, Hubert. Friend.
Well, if the fan leaves it to Neymar. But surely, does he know Neymar? Does this Brian not have family?
He says he does, but he does want to leave it for government and he does want to leave it for his family. So he just feels that the two of them kind of had similar lives. This is his reasoning, that they had similar lives. He could relate to him and he felt he wants to give everything to him. He doesn't want to give it to the government nor his family.
He clearly idolizes Neymar.
He
But,
does.
but my last thought on this, because I know what Brazil looks like. I mean, it's a developing country like us. You know what I mean? It's not like everybody's got it
Exactly.
broad there. So, one of the richest oaks in the planet. Well done.
Exactly.
Well done, Neymar. Not only can he kick a ball, he can rope people in for the world.
So one of the funny stuff that I kind of read as well that I found out, which I just had to give this one to Dougal because I thought to myself,
Yes.
I just had to basically tell him about this.
No, I like how you say it's funny, but she's wording it wrong. This is a practical solution, people, but I'll get to
is.
that point now.
But yeah,
Tell
for
them
me
why
it
you
was
say
funny
it's
because
funny.
it caught my attention. So it's called Horse Diapers Keep Gaza Streets Clean.
Oh, yes, there
So
it
there
is.
is a sample of the horse diaper.
Yes.
And Dougal,
Here we go.
Here we go.
Certain cities on the planet is battling fumes. Horse poo-poo.
you want to implement.
You can
There you go. It was
I mean,
Wait,
all sorts of this.
I was talking about. Also, and like, you know, saying it. Just ask, don't give me the. So there you go. And so this didn't see him at first, but became a big problem. Get from the to go. Around the world, around the world. It's just a ones they kind of know of, and I think it's ones they don't know of.
By just making donations at Sperm Bank. And the court has stepped in and said, okay.
Enough.
Enough is enough.
We've got enough kids out there. Which makes sense, Dougal, because if you really look at it, you might, at the end of the day, marry your sister or your brother. Because if you're not knowing us, 500, 600, hello, somehow your path is gonna...
Yeah. All over the place. And this is important. Yeah, this is important. But I mean, what is your motivation? Can you do this? Do you get money? If you make a deposit at Sperm Bank, do you get paid?
I would think it's probably something like a blood donation. So maybe
you get paid.
Similar. But the blood donation, you also don't get paid. But overseas, some of the places you do. So I know in some places overseas for sperm as well, you actually get paid. So, yeah.
But between 500 and
600.
Can you imagine what Father's Day is like for this, bro?
Just imagine these kids are looking for him. Jeez, who's my biological dad?
Do you know, and obviously, when the clinics like that, the institutions like play an important role, but it is difficult to monitor.
Exactly.
And the gene pool is what we're talking about here.
Exactly.
I've got plenty of jokes on this.
And that's why I actually brought it up, because I thought somehow this is going to so...
I can't.
You have to keep it clean, though. Keep it clean. Keep it clean.
Yeah.
Can we move on? Can we move on, Dougal? Okay. He's past that one now. Let's move on. So exciting news over the weekend. Woo,
what a weekend.
Sports.
Good weekend. Good weekend. Good
Definitely.
weekend. Good weekend.
Where
to start? Where to start?
Me personally, you're very lucky I'm not wearing my Boca jersey today, but it would have been that. There we go.
Yeah, Shane, the Springboks played against, they played against people, right?
They played against people.
It was a scoreline like that. We're not sure if it was a cricket game or some sort of game, but clearly they only played against Three Oaks or something, you know what I mean? Because 7 points came when the game was pretty much done. Nobody cared anymore. I think we only had 2 people
on the clock already.
I think we had 2 people on the field, and they were the refs. I wasn't sure.
It was a hiding of note.
Yeah, shame. If you were at Loftus, man, you would have seen a really, and obviously a big. Look, it's a big game. And well done to the Boks, who definitely outplayed the Wallabies 6-love. I mean,
definitely.
I knew. I was always convinced that we were going to win. I probably didn't see the 30-point gap. I would have.
I'll be honest as well.
I think I would have been truly ecstatic if it was like 15, but you know, this is a tough one to read.
It was.
And also the fact that a lot of the players have gone over to Auckland already.
Because 12
facing
players.
The All Blacks.
Yeah.
So there was this whole debacle about playing the B team and all of this.
Exactly.
And then Eddie Jones kind of lost it a little there. And well done, Eddie. Well done, Eddie.
Well done, Eddie. Yeah.
Well done, Eddie. So Eddie did the whole thing.
Show some respect.
But, you know, what can I say? The guys, big up. Show some respect.
Did you see that video?
Yeah, I saw it.
Show some respect, Dougal.
Yeah, show some respect. But Kurtley Beale, Libbok, my goodness. And I tell you, the debate is going to feature now with the World Cup coming. Who's going to make that final cut? Ooh, it's going to be intense.
I said, when I saw that game, it was really a case of these guys are wanting to be part of the 12. It's gone already.
Yeah.
It was a battle of who's going to be next.
But you know what? And now next week, obviously, we're playing the other one.
Who? New
What
Zealand.
is it? What are they? Oh yeah, that's the place. Sorry, I forgot.
the guys
They're so
with the black.
insignificant as well.
I'm not wearing it because of that. I'm telling
Yeah.
you, next week I'm wearing green.
But yeah, we're playing them, and they beat Argentina. Apparently, there's somebody rushed the field of play, and then Sam Kane or somebody kicked somebody. I'm not sure. Anyway, it happens. It happens. You can't kick a ball, kick a player or a fan. But yeah, so we'll be taking them on next week. And then,
That's true.
you know, and then obviously the World Cup is not that far off.
It's
so
not far off.
it is
Getting
it is
ready.
coming. It is coming. It is coming.
Oh, yeah.
But Australia, sure, they took one. They took one.
They took one. A
They
hard
took
knock.
one, yeah. But
Hard
well
knock.
done, box man. This is, yeah,
This
it
was
was
very
proper.
exciting.
That was proper. That was proper. But talking of taking one, because there was another. Shame, it wasn't a good week for Australians, eh?
Definitely
They got
not.
bliksemed on the rugby field. And then this other guy, Robert Whittaker, he's a mixed martial artist. He took on Drickus du Plessis. And foi toch. Well done, Drickus. Gives him a title shot. Early hours on the weekend, Sunday morning, happened in Vegas. Gives him a title shot. Stern of a man. Did it. And well
Wow.
done. Well done.
Well
But now
done.
this is why this is noteworthy, because there's been a lot of talk about the fighting style. And I've actually listened to interviews of this guy. And you know, it's like with mixed martial arts, like every place probably got its own style. So he's
Oh,
always
yeah.
been talking specifically about his South African style. But there's something about this, okay? So you got to watch this, man. You got to
would
watch him.
love
I'm
to
telling
go
you
see
now.
it.
Yeah, look, the whole world has stood
I need
still
to
and has
make
said that
note.
this is, yeah. So Drickus, well done. So
Well
once
done.
again, Australian.
Oh,
foi toch.
shame, man.
And-
oh, so it
and
was a bad weekend.
Yeah, no, when they were against South Africa, so I'm sure that all other Australian sports also cancelled for the week against South Africa. Sorry, man, I just gotta, you know what I mean. Hubert says life would be boring without rugby. Ask Eddie, I'm sure. But Eddie, I would listen to Eddie anytime. He says how it is, but he did. Listen, Eddie said we got thoroughly outplayed. No excuses. We're gonna bounce back.
No excuses. South Africa
That's
was
it.
good.
And to be fair, I think the whole thing about the B thing, yeah, look, it was a bit, maybe not out of context, but he did make that reference. He probably forgot. Yeah, I think he was a bit surprised when he was asked that question.
When he was asked,
initially. I
it was
think he
totally
surprised.
caught off
He
guard.
didn't think somebody would,
Exactly.
but we was knew it was a weekend.
Oh, exactly.
Ain't
It was both sides.
Yeah,
Dougal.
yeah.
Respect, Dougal.
And
Respect.
I like
Yeah.
Eddie. I really like Eddie. I really
Okay.
Yeah.
So besides that, we had, which just makes me so excited because the island basically won our little junior box. And guess where? At the Athlone Stadium. Now,
Yeah.
Google, that made me excited beyond belief.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you believe it? But we got the hiding.
Yeah.
A very good hiding. So it was basically 31-12.
Yeah, that was a semi-final. This was over the weekend as well. here
That
in
was
Cape Town.
also exactly
So,
in a windy Athlone Stadium.
yeah. And the Irish lads did well, so well done.
Well done,
well
guys.
Well done.
Hats off to
And you
you.
know what? Going into the World Cup, just taking it back now, I mean, Ireland is a strong favourite to actually winning the Webb Ellis Trophy. Do you know what I mean? I mean, we're defending champs, let's just be honest. So we'll see how things pan out in a
See how
couple of
things
weeks.
pan out. Exactly.
We'll see how things pan
And this
out in a
excites
couple of
me,
weeks.
Dougal, because this is for me, it's like I always look at the juniors, and these are our future Springboks. You know, and I always kind of look at what's happening because that gives you the feel of what's going to be happening in a few years' time, depending on how good your coach is. So,
Yeah.
very exciting times.
Well done.
Then something I'm extremely excited about is Vitality Netball World Cup. That's now the 28th of July to the 6th of August. Woo woo! Come on,
Yeah.
ladies. I'm here for you. I'm going to be watching these games and I'm going to be...
It's 2 weeks.
seeing- Yes, exactly. It's
2
now.
weeks to
It's
go.
now. 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
2 weeks to go.
So,
I
heads
know,
up.
yeah, I know the trophy arrived the other day.
It arrived the other day, yes.
Yeah,
So,
trophy has been paraded around, and there they are, the Proteas. So hopefully, a good showing. We need support, so
they
send
need
it
the
out.
support. Yeah.
And yeah, it's
and
World
it's in
Cup
South
time.
Africa.
Yeah.
It's here in Cape Town. Woo
Yeah,
woo.
so
I mean, how
definitely go
cool
and
is that?
support. That is going to be brilliant.
Other
man.
news for the weekend about sports, Dougal. What happened?
All right, so obviously Wimbledon is going, right? So every game that is happening, there's constantly rain, shame. Luckily, no snow because they weren't playing in Joburg. But so Just moments ago, in case you were still wondering for results, I know Djokovic has just won, which is obviously it was a return game. The game got stopped and all of that, and then the returns was a bit of a thriller there. So things are going well there, but Wimbledon obviously heading into the finals for the weekend, so things are going to get quite tight as it is. And yeah, so proper. But do you know, interesting fact, how much does a seat at Wimbledon cost?
Nope.
Like centre court. Take a guess.
How much? 2,000 rand?
No.
Higher?
Yeah.
3,000?
Think Neymar's salary. A lot of money. A lot of money.
I think Neymar's salary, what you told me,
it was like 3,000 pounds or something.
Pounds?
Yeah. No,
Not
it's
even
a lot of money.
rands,
Absolutely
pounds.
a lot of money. So the people who are there, when that rains on them, shame. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's a shame. So that is going on, and then obviously the other thing that has been happening is the Tour de France that is currently going as well.
You're very clued
Listen,
up on this.
and I tell you what, because it started just a couple of, so the first week is done. The mountains are coming, so it's still Pyrenees and Alps. All of that needs to still happen. But there's always been two names, okay? So it's been Pogacar and Vingegaard. It's been between the two of them. Pogacar is currently like 17 or 18 seconds behind, okay? We're like 10 days in, yeah. So it is going to get proper exciting, because there hasn't been a time where there's been two guys so closely matched. Like they're head and shoulders above everybody else.
Jeez.
But also, Louis Meintjes, South African, he's about 12 or so. So he's doing very well. Yeah, and he's been in many tours before. So he's always doing exceptional. And but these two guys are a little bit above a bit. And it is great, because Pogacar is still young. He's also got the young riders jersey, so the white jersey you get. So that for the youngest guy, you get that one, yellow jersey, overall leader, polka dots, king of the mountains. Then you get the green jersey, sprint competition. So he's doing well. So now, obviously, this has always been about cleaning the sports image, because after the whole Lance Armstrong thing and all of that, and the drugs and all of that. So yeah. There it is, which is actually an interesting topic for next time, because there is a new sort of sport. It's just occurred to me now. A new thing, like they call it the enhanced games, that will be either next year or the year after, where you're allowed to take enhancements.
Oh my word!
So you know what I mean? Like, well, I don't want to say drugs but because like a wrong thing, but it is a topic for a few. We got to check it out.
No,
you're allowed to use enhancements, and now I know you've used stuff. I've used stuff. Now let's go for it.
Oh, wow!
Some sort of thing. There's something happening. I think it's the end of next year. I'll
must
get
have
back.
a look at
it. Yeah. Just hit me now, and it's like a real thing. I'm not making this up. It's not like April Fools or anything like it. And then of course, Australia lost again. Shame. With the Ashes. Do you know what I mean? And
oh, look at it.
Yeah, there's the Ashes. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So, but the thing is, they're leading currently with England. Now, the Ashes is, of course, the huge test thing, right? Look, I'm talking like, this is like the biggest rivalry. Look, it's the whole thing. The Australian or England people left and went to go to Australia, and with the whole story, whatever, and obviously they play cricket. And many moons ago, this is why it's called the Ashes, actually. So many moons ago, they lost. And when I say moons ago, I'm talking like 18, like many years. They lost, England lost against Australia, and then some sports reporter just made like a joke, writing, and Australia won, blah, blah, blah. Here lies the ashes of the England cricket, or the ashes will now be taken to Australia, something like that, right? He wrote something like that. And then the captain, when they played them again, said, we're going to go to Australia. And it was like quite quirky. They said, no, to regain the ashes. And then the name kind of stuck, and that's why this year is called the Ashes. So that's where it comes from. And that's the actual urn, and it's made out of terracotta, I know. Because you would think the Ashes is like this big thing.
Yes, I was going to like though.
Dynamite packages, Rhoda. Small. So this is like one of, because now basically if you think about it, it's coming from 18 zoom
yes,
times.
If you look at it, yeah.
Right? So, so it's like terracotta, and inside apparently, I've heard that it was the article with the actual newspaper was Ashes was burned. I've heard there's a cricket ball that has been burned that's inside, all sorts of things. But there is a little ash in there. And so far Australia certainly got it. Well, they're leading the thing, so it's all down to see to what it is. But now what has made this one interesting is because there's been this whole thing about Australia cheating and not playing Sportly with a run-out thing that they did. So in basically in cricket terms, so let me just give you perspective quickly. I will take 30 seconds. So basically, firstly, the Australian cheating team. No, Sandpaper, Cape Town, Newlands. Right? Cricket, you remember the old Sandpaper?
Yes,
they cheated.
yes, yeah.
All right, anyway, people got banned and all of this. Long story short, now there was a run out. So at the end of the over, you'll tap or look at the keeper, whatever, it's dead ball. The umpire will normally say over, up, blah, 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 and people change. This was all happening except for over, up. Clipped Bairstow, ran him basically out, not a mad cat. Clipped him out, there it is, appealed. And normally people would say, well, the captain would say, come on, that's not out, let's just stay on the field. Australians didn't do that, so they got booed, and it was a hell of a thing.
Oh, my word.
And it still is, and people are still debating it. That happened the previous test. So obviously with this test from last week, it was now really getting in. And then luckily England now did it, so it's all down to the final one, which has fueled this whole series more than it's ever been fueled. In a nutshell.
Making it sound so exciting.
I was 42 seconds.
42 seconds. Interesting. I'm liking that. Beautiful, beautiful. So it's a little bit of history for me, sports-wise. Thank you, Dougal. So I'm just going to go run quickly through, I always have, Dougal, what's happening every day. So I'm going to go through it very quickly, guys. So the 10th of July, which is today, it is Global Energy Independence Day.
Which is every day.
Which is supposed to be every day. The 11th of July. Oh my gosh, we didn't choose one year. Which one did we say we were going to choose?
Anyone.
Okay. Oh, you know what? How about we go to... Oh,
what are they? Are they more than...
There's a few.
So
There's Cow Appreciation Day, National What's that? One that you said? Mojito Day, World Population Day, National Blueberry Day, International Eco Brick Day, International Raw Food Day. There's a lot. Don't know why there's so many on the 11th of July.
So blueberries, cows, eco bricks.
Oh yeah.
So what do you call an Aussie in the finals of the World Cup? The referee.
Hubert, please don't make me laugh so ugly on the TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Hubert Paulson.
That is Hubert Paulson. Hubert, why are you interfering here with my days? So let me finish off quickly, guys. We're coming to the end of the show. 12th of July, World Paper Bag Day. And I was looking for a paper bag to put over my head for the 12th. 13th, International Rock and Roll Day.
Like the music.
Rock and roll, dance, yeah. Then the 14th of July, Bastille Day.
Bastille Day, yeah.
And then the 15th, Developmental Disability Professionals Day.
What?
Yeah. Wait. Development Disability Professionals Day.
Oh, Politicians Day.
In Dougal's terms, his terms. Remember, our opinions.
But that's what you said.
And then the 16th of July, National Ice Cream Day and Artificial Intelligence Appreciation Day.
So they're getting 2 days in 1 week.
See what Danal says there.
Mojitos for everybody, yeah.
And that we can call a wrap, Dougal. What a fabulous show we had.
Yo, thanks, Rhoda. Thanks. I've learned something about
learned a lot.
Peace offering soup when it comes to you.
Yes,
learned a thing about a day. Still, like blueberry, a day, strawberry must have a day.
We say that, remember? So I don't know when that's going to pop up.
If cows got a day, where's lamb day?
Yeah, true. I think each animal, we've got how much? 365 days, Dougal. Somehow, something's going to pop up. Somehow.
Yeah, I'm just saying. We just say they all got to have days. I'm trying to but yeah, anyway. But that's it, is it?
That's it, guys. You must have a fabulous week. Put the paper bag over your head as far as this is concerned. Go do some rock and rolling with a paper bag on your head. And have some ice cream on the last day.
Have some ice cream. But that's it from us. Thank you very much for being part of it. Thanks for interacting. Of course, funny comments there. Hubert has got a new fan base in Australia, which is fantastic for him. Have fun with that. And just thanks for watching. And whatever you do this week, just make sure you do it safe and, of course, beneficial to you and to everybody around you, which is super, super important. But that's it from us.
That's right. And don't forget to stay warm. It's cold out there, guys.
One more thing. Subscribe and hit the bell. And like all of this and share it. And we'll see you soon on the next edition of Mahala Monday. Until then, take care, everybody.
Bye.